Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be discussing you about collaboration and what that means to collaborate. And the biggest point of my presentation today is to discuss to you the importance of collaboration, and it doesn't even deal with just between paraprofessionals and teachers like ourselves, but also involves with the students as well. But first, we need to know the foundation of what collaboration means. Collaboration is something that is very unique in the sense that is where a number of people are getting together who have a particular reason, goal, or idea in mind, and to have a positive outcome based on their participation and joint effort. Now, how important that is and vital is that collaboration is a group of different and diverse people. We are all unique, and we all cannot be classified as one thing or one object or one idea. Everyone expresses themselves differently on how they view themselves. And here I have a little picture of puzzle pieces. Puzzle pieces is a theme that I like to say is that we're putting ideas together. We're putting everybody together, even though we are different or may look different. We all have similarities as well, and we can work together that to find ourselves as a person, but also as a group as well. Communication. Communication is probably one of the most important concepts in collaboration. You need to have an open view and point of mind, especially working with students. You cannot judge them based on simply their behaviors or misunderstandings. There are different diverse representations of ideas in how to interpret information and to try and communicate that information. A student may communicate not only verbally, but physically as well through different objects, the environment in the room, non-verbally, and it's all dependent upon the sender and receiver of the conversation at hand. And in order to communicate, you need to be able to understand that there is different ways of interpreting who is speaking to you, and you need to make sure to give that time and space in order to be able to understand what that person might be trying to say, but don't always ever come to interpretation or conclusions right away. Noise in the environment is important to understand because there might be different types of interactions between a child and another child, or between a teacher and a child, depending on the environment. If it is a classroom environment and it might be a little bit more strict than, let's say, free time, for example, then there might be a different type of interaction between the student and teacher or between the peers. And temperature, noise, positioning of objects can also bring out different types of behaviors. Age, orientation, and cultural backgrounds are also can be affected in terms of how things can be interpreted. Thus, biases need to be removed from the environment. Listening and awareness is also very vital in order to be able to be, one, open-minded again, but two, to make sure that you are interpreting the student or the teacher's way of talking or expressing themselves. Nonverbal communication is also something that is just as important as verbal communication. Nonverbal might be just using American Sign Language, could be communicating like of just hello, but it could also be with different cultural representations of respect. If they're looking down at you, for example, that might be a sign that they're respecting you and not listening to you or feel bored. Some students may feel more comfortable of looking away instead of eye contact, which can also be worked on in different types of social interactions, where you can start using different social situations and bring out the students' openness with their head up. Body language And also there's type of questions that you would ask a student. Now, these are just a few little concepts, a part of collaboration, but it is all about working together and being able to have an open mind of understanding of how someone communicates. Not all one way of doing thing is the answer, and we as teachers, but we as professionals need to understand that there is more than one reason why someone might be interacting the way they are. Thank you.